Hi everybody, this is Christy. I'm going to show you guys how to make homemade bread today. Is that better? Um, we're going to use a package of yeast, 2 1/4 cup of warm water, which I'm going to use jug water today, and I found out it's the best. 3.5 tablespoons of sugar, which I have already pre-done. We are going to use 1 tablespoon of salt. I have that pre-done. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of oil, and then we're going to use 6.5 cups of flour, which is right here. But how we're going to do this, let me stand back up, is I'm going to put some gloves on to show that, I'm legit. And you're going to have this sit for roughly an hour. I'm going to pour in my flour. Be careful, it's going to get a little messy. Okay. I have a shifter here that's going to help get everything mixed up. I am going to do my dry ingredients first. Not my wet, I'm sorry. So here's my salt that I'm pouring in. And again, we're making homemade bread from scratch. Here's going to be your sugar. Okay. I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to give this a little whirl. Okay. And then I'm going to drop my yeast, my package of yeast, in like so. Give it a whirl again. This is roughly about an hour and 30-minute process. You need the flour to rise for roughly 45 minutes. In about 30 minutes after it starts rising a little bit, you want to punch or push, make a fist and push into the middle of the bread, and then you're gonna roll it up again, and then you're gonna put it right back into the bowl, and you're gonna let it rise, and then when that rises again, you're gonna push it down, you're gonna roll it into a big old ball, and you're ready for your loaf. I'll check back with you guys on that here shortly, but give me just a second. I'm going to put my 2 tablespoons of oil in. I've been doing it for so long, so I know how to guesstimate. Okay. And then I'm going to put my warm water. And I add a little bit at a time just because it can get overwhelming and it can get quite messy. I'm just using my shifter to mix around. And for you guys who's not knowing how to make homemade bread, once everything's said and done, it's gonna be delicious. And this batter that I'm making right now is gonna be 2 loaves of bread. That's all stuck in there. Sorry. You necessarily don't have to use a shifter like this or a whisk. You can use your hand, which I'm about to do right now. I'm just getting in here and mixing it up. Again, it's going to get messy, so I would be very, very, very careful. And the cool part about it is when you make the bread, it's going to smell up your house, which is really, really awesome. If a lot of you guys like breads, I highly suggest doing this homemade stuff. My stuff is up for purchase as well. I do according to orders. So this is basically a step-by-step how to make homemade bread. We're getting the consistency that we want. Getting there. You want it a dough based. You gotta add, and it's always good to add water as you go, because you never know how much you're gonna actually need. Okay, this should be it right here. I suggest not wearing black because by the end of it, you're gonna be white. So I'll go over the ingredients again just in case you guys missed it. You're going to use 1 pack of yeast. You can buy at the store. Okay. And then this is where it gets tricky. It's going to start getting really, really sticky. And then you're going to use 2.5 cups of water. Then what you're going to put is 3.5 tablespoons of sugar. Then you're going to put a tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of oil, and you're going to use 6.5 cups of flour. So this is the consistency you want, okay? And I am going to take a washcloth, I'm going to take a hand towel and I'm going to cover the top of this, and I'm going to let it sit for 45 minutes. I'll check back with you guys then. Bye now. Hi guys, it's Christy again. I'm back. 45 minutes later, we're going to be baking some bread. Alright, so earlier we had discussed of everything that I had made. This is your regular, ordinary bread, white bread. You're going to push the center in. You're just going to knead it a little bit, like so. It's going to feel crusty, but it's okay. And then you're going to knead it like so, and then you're going to make it into 2 pieces, because this is 2 pieces of bread right here. It's a little difficult. Now, what I'm going to do is stretch it a little bit. I'm going to roll it. So I'm basically going to roll it into a thing. And I'm going to pick a bread pan to put it in. I'm going to do the other half, like so. Now again, this is your ordinary white bread. Okay. And like so. I'm going to flatten it just a hair. And I'm just going to put it into the bread pan, and I'm going to push it down just a little bit, not a whole lot. And then what I had made here is I made another batch to show you. So I'm going to push it down. Whoops, sorry. I pushed it down. As you can see, there's a big old hole in it. Okay. I'm just going to peel it off the sides a little bit. It gets quite sticky. So again, you're going to divide this into 2. Sorry, my kid's in the background. And I'm going to roll my dough again. If you want to wiggle it a little bit, you're welcome to. Okay, like so. Okay. Push it down. Shabam. Excuse me. Okay, move this out of my way. Well, I'll use it because if I drop it, I can drop it in the bowl. I basically just take it and I knead it inward and then I roll it in my hand. Like so. Doesn't take that long. You just put it right in the pan. Like so. Push it down just a little bit. And there you have it. You bake it on 375 degrees for 15 minutes or until golden brown and the inside is not so doughy. Well, I will show you guys the end product as soon as possible. Have a good one. Hey everybody, we're back 15 minutes later. Here is the finished product of our fresh breads. Here's all 4 loaves that we had made. We had made 2 different batches. The golden brown, come to find out, if you add butter to the top of it as it's cooking periodically, they'll come out more golden and more soft. Okay, so there's your finish, and just make sure you guys get a little slicer or something to cut it and make sure you have the right bread. Check me out. See you guys later. Bye.